Welcome to the new episode of G Stellar X. Today we will discuss what if the dragons of Westeros existed today? In the year 2026, satellites tracked something they couldn't explain. A heat signature the size of a commercial jet, moving at 200 kilometers an hour, with a wingspan that blotted out the sun. This is not fiction. This is a thought experiment. What if the dragons of Westeros were real, and they were here, now? For this investigation, we take the dragons of House of the Dragon, beasts of bone, fire, and myth, and drop them into our world, our cities, our militaries, our ecosystems. No magic, no dragon riders, just biology, physics, and consequence. The question isn't whether they'd be beautiful, it's whether civilization could survive them. Start with the numbers. The largest of these dragons rival small aircraft in wingspan. To stay airborne, an animal that size would need hollow, reinforced bones and a metabolism burning through calories faster than any creature we've ever studied. Then there's the fire. A biological organ capable of producing flame hot enough to melt steel would need to store volatile chemical compounds inside a living body, something evolution on Earth has never attempted, because one internal spark in the wrong place ends the experiment permanently. In short, this creature shouldn't exist. And yet, for the next 5 minutes, let's assume it does. Every apex predator needs territory, and a modern dragon would need a lot of it. Remote mountain ranges, the Himalayas, the Andes, the Rockies, offer thermal updrafts for gliding and isolation from human interference. But isolation wouldn't last. Thermal imaging satellites, drone surveillance, and mining expeditions would find these nests within months, not years. The modern world has no unmapped places left, and that changes everything about how this story would unfold.
Governments wouldn't see a myth. They'd see a strategic asset or an existential threat. A living creature that breathes fire and flies faster than most helicopters would trigger the same response as a rogue aircraft. Airspace lockdowns, fighter jet interception, emergency government briefings. But dragons are also durable. Thick, overlapping scales evolved to survive falls and combat. Conventional weapons might wound, but wouldn't easily kill something this size. The result? Not a battle, a standoff. The kind where nations quietly agree not to talk about what they can't yet stop. Not all dragons are equal. If we profile them like a field biologist would, the eldest and largest, ancient, scarred, solitary, would behave like an aging apex predator, territorial, slow to provoke, catastrophic when provoked. A smaller, more agile bloodline would adapt fastest to urban terrain, nesting on skyscrapers the way falcons already do today. A third, paler and more erratic in temperament, would be the one every wildlife agency prays never comes near a populated coastline. And the youngest, bonded early to a single human companion in the old stories, might be the only one docile enough to study up close, assuming that bond could exist without magic to hold it together. 4 different animals. 4 different global crises.
Now imagine all 4 coexisting. Not in one nest, not in one country, scattered across continents, each one triggering its own chain of decisions nobody's ready to make. Insurance companies would need a new category of act of God. Airlines would redraw flight paths around no-fly mountains. Farmers near nesting sites would lose livestock the way they now lose them to wolves. Except the compensation claims would require an entirely new legal framework. This isn't a monster movie anymore. It's a logistics problem the size of a species.
So, could the modern world survive dragons? Probably, but it wouldn't look like a fantasy series. There'd be no throne to fight for. There'd be climate scientists studying their heat signatures, biologists arguing about their diet, and governments drafting treaties about who gets to claim the mountain range they nest in, the fire wouldn't end civilization. Bureaucracy would just absorb it. Because that's what we do with things too big to fight and too real to ignore. If you want to see what happens when one specific dragon meets one specific modern city, say New York or Tokyo, let me know in the comments. I might make that the next episode. Thanks for watching. Stay curious.